Here's a quick look at how we're using Evernote and Fireworks on a day-to-day basis for our pattern library. So we're in Evernote here, and you can see I'm in the pattern library notebook, and these are all the notes that we have. Each one is an individual, pattern in our library. So one of the really cool things about Evernote is the searching capability. It's super fast and easy to find exactly what you're looking for. So say if I'm looking for a modal dialog, I know I need that in my layout. I can just start typing it in, and you'll see it actually goes through and highlights everywhere where those words appear. So you can see right here, this is the modal dialog note, and it has pretty much everything I need right here to get me started. Same with, say I'm looking for a drop-down menu. I can just start typing that in, and you see it goes through and it highlights everywhere that is, and here's my drop-down pattern. Probably the coolest thing I think about Evernote is that it also indexes, using its handwriting and text recognition capabilities, the text that's inside of these images. So, say if I'm looking for, I know I'm looking for a share button. I don't even need to type in, button to get to the buttons note. I can just type in share. And you'll see what happens is that actually takes me into the buttons note, and then also just jumps me directly to the share button, because it indexed the text inside of that image right here. And so same with really you can type in anything and it goes through and indexes all the images. So it's a really cool and easy way to find exactly what you're looking for. It just helps saves a lot of time. So let's jump into a real world example. Let me flip over to Fireworks here, where I'm working on a reports page, basically, where users can come in and generate reports. And so you'll see down here, step 2 is choosing a date range. So I know that I'm going to use the calendar picker pattern here, and so I want to drop that into my layout to show what it looks like. So I'll flip back over to Evernote, and, find the calendar picker, easy enough. Here it is. I can read about it, how, when, and why to use it, and then we have a Fireworks PNG here, as the example. So if I want to drop this into my layout, all I need to do is basically, drag it, switch over to Fireworks, and just drop it. And so, you can see here it is. Ready to go in the layout. I just need to position it where I want it to be, and then I can since it's vector, I can make any changes to it I want. Say if I want it to be November, or anything else here. I can change any of these, the date that's being chosen, etc., just depending on what I need for my mockup. So that's essentially it. So once the mockup is good to go, it's sent over to the web developers, and what they do is when they come into Evernote, they can say, oh, well, I know I need to use the calendar date picker, and they can scroll through, read about it, see what it looks like, see what the behaviors are, see the placement of it, etc. But even better than that, down here at the bottom, there's a corresponding web development page for this pattern. So what they do is they visit this page, and you can see this basically kind of explains what it is and how it works. This is all live HTML. So basically you get a working example of it here. So here's what the date picker looks like in actuality, and it's a fully functioning implementation of it. And it works great. So this is where the developer comes in, like I said, grabs the HTML or any JavaScript that's required to make it work, any internationalization concerns, language, etc., and then drop that into their code, and they're good to go. And so that's the basic gist of how it works. One other little cool thing about Evernote is keeping these things updated. Say if we make any changes to the design, or as we work with web dev, we say, oh, it needs to look a certain way or be changed in any way. All I need to do is come in and right click on any of these Fireworks PNGs, click open, and what that does is it opens it up here in Fireworks. And if I make any edits to it, say I do want this to say November for everyone, I just make those changes, and then all I need to do is hit save on that, and you'll see I get a little growl notification that Evernote has updated the attachment, and now that is synchronized out to all the other designers. So if I flip back to Evernote, you'll see here it is, it's updated and good to go, which just makes it so easy to keep this thing updated and current and relevant for everyone. So that's basically how we use it on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, good luck making yours.